Hey, sure, come in. Emanuel,
Yes.
how did you do?
So far, so good. What about you?
And well, as a matter of fact, I'm just great. Okay? Nice
That's
meeting
awesome.
you.
Nice meeting you too.
Please, how's it?
Oh, thanks.
Okay, just let me finish this, okay?
All right.
Okay, Emmanuel, my name is Josh, and I'm Hipronary business executive. And today you were supposed to be interviewed by our hiring manager, but unfortunately, she is being cooked up in her office all day, since our things are pretty hectic around the office. I hope you don't mind, do you?
No, I don't.
That's perfect. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, good. Let me dig deeper into your background by asking you the following informational questions. From your point of view, what are the major yardsticks for a person to make, count, and grow in a job position?
Oh, that's a great question. By the way, from my point of view, conducting job performance reviews on a periodic basis might categorically work for the employee to evolve in better areas of improvement. And on the other hand, regular coaching and also keeping close watch over missed deadlines, among others.
Oh, that sounds good. Excellent. Okay, tell me about a time where you had to cope with conflict on the job.
Oh, yeah. I remember once when somebody misinformed me and my boss berated me while thinking I was guilty of counterfeiting a report, which,
Okay.
was to be handed over to an important CEO. And I outwitted my boss and accounted for the whole situation.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, Manuel, this is an important question for me to ask. How did you handle working with people who annoyed you?
I try to familiarize myself with different personality types. I establish clear boundaries and be consistent in enforcing them. I mind my language, and as the golden rule states, that you have to treat others the way you would like them to treat you back.
That's good. That's gold.
Yeah, by the way, yes.
Let me just verify this email I just received. Okay, just a second.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, that's it. How would you go about establishing your credibility quickly with the work team?
I think I respect others and demonstrate integrity. I work really hard to be an expert-looking person, and I avoid any exaggerated stories that might make people question my integrity or level of honesty.
Okay, Manuel, last but not least, if selected for this position, what would be your strategy for the next 90 days?
Well, I would take the time and catch up on the history of your company's productivity and working method. I would also identify centers of power and knowledge. I think that I would try to understand my manager's interests and also make sure that my interests align with my manager's interests too, by the way.
Okay, Emmanuel, that will be all. Thank you for coming. We're gonna call you as soon as possible.
Okay, I appreciate that you have taken me into account for this interview.
Sure. Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Have a nice day.
Thanks.